When you
know this?
When you can leave it going. I don't really know. I don't know. Do you know it?
No.
I like it so far. Who is it?
I'm writing it down.
Clean Bandit. Thank you very much. I suppose you have to. But leave it on then. Leave it on then. Pause. Yeah. Thank you. I do like that already, actually. So when you're watching a video or listening to music, do you normally like scroll and look at other stuff at the same time, or are you just focusing on this?
Focusing.
Yeah, you're not looking at the same. I totally get that. And do you like read comments and stuff? Do you scroll down and look at people's comments? Actually, some of them didn't have any, but
sometimes.
Or is that
if the video seems kind of controversial to me.
Oh, okay, yeah. And why, if it's controversial, why then will you go look?
Because I want to see if other people are thinking the same thing as me while I'm watching the video.
Yeah. How about for TV shows? Do you like look at comments on TV shows or less so?
Less.
Yeah. Why is that, do you think? Why less so for a TV show?
I feel like I could find those comments on other media like Facebook or Instagram.
Yeah. Rather than looking down here.
Because I don't know these people who are commenting on here.
Yeah, that's very smart. That makes total sense to me, actually. It really does. Okay, great. Thank you. Is YouTube an easy to use app, a difficult to use app?
I think it's easy to use.
What do you think makes YouTube easy to use?
Well, it just before had the little search button up here, and I like that it has other recommendations on the side.
Yeah.
Just click on it, and it actually gives you a little icon of the video.
Yeah, makes total sense to me. Does YouTube search work well, do you think? For you, and your experience, and for you when you use it?
Yeah. Except sometimes when I search something, that video will pop up, but there will be like an advertisement that pops up like 2 seconds later on top, and I click on the advertisement by mistake.
Oh, right. Yes, I know exactly what you mean. Yes, I've done that myself as well. Like the text ad almost. Yeah, I know what you mean. Cool. All right. Good. Thanks. So let me ask you. Actually, since you have MTV's app on there, let's just real quickly open it. Because actually, I was about to ask you if you were in charge of MTV's app, what would you do to it? You know, how would you change it or whatever? And since you actually have it, I wonder what your thoughts are on this one.
Yeah, I really use this one. It's too much going on. Like, I wonder what makes them make this bigger than these.
Yeah.
I guess maybe because it's a series premiere. Yeah. I don't like that I can't see everything in one frame.
Yeah, I totally see that. And it's because of how big that is and everything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What about the fact that that one scrolls sideways instead of going up and down, or instead of, as some apps do, going sideways and up and down? Do you have any feelings about that? Do you have a preference for sideways? Do you rather scroll up and down? Or maybe you just don't really even care? Which is a perfectly acceptable response, just so you know.
Oh, that's right. Sideways. Yeah, I like up and down.
Yeah. Why is that, do you think? Because a lot of people say that. Makes me worry about that other thing.
I feel like it's more natural movement because I like to use my thumb.
Yep. Yes, that actually looks awkward. As I'm watching you doing that, looks weird. It's like, yeah. I totally get that. Great. So if you were going to give MTV a piece of advice about their app, as they like go out and rebuild it and redesign, you don't even have to look at this one. Well, that was an interesting little aside, but what would you tell them? What would you say to them they should be keeping in mind as they build their new app?
I would say that they should make everything like easily accessible.
Yep.
I like that they have like the main things on the bottom.
Do you like you can see them the whole time, as opposed to being hidden away in a menu? Because you know how some menus are hidden away, like
Yeah.
press the button to get the menu.
I like to see it the whole time.
You see the whole time, okay. Which some apps definitely do. Some hide some things. Cool. Anything else?
I feel like the icon should all be the same size.
Yeah. Great. All right. Well, I think we're probably good, right? Yeah, good. All right. So I want to first of all thank you so much for being here. It's been lovely to meet you. Do me a favor, open that envelope, make sure that is what you were promised inside there. And if it is, it should just peel right off. And if it is, then I'm going to have you print your name, sign, and date it. And that's basically just saying that yes, you got paid, and you can't have anything else. That's it. You're done.
Yes.
Great. So it's print, sign, date. And thank you again. It was so nice to meet you. It really was.
Thank you. It was nice to meet you.
You were very helpful. Email?
I love Meredith.
Oh.
I emailed her about the computer. She was like, oh no, on my way.
She's great. Cool. All right. So I'm going to show you right back. Anna, thank you again. It's so nice to meet you. Make sure you take your envelope, your iPad.
Enjoy the rest of your summer.
I will. You too.
Thanks. I'm gonna look up Clean Bandit now. The receptionist is going to leave before the 7 p.m. respondent comes. So is it okay if you or I just go and check to see if they're there?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. As long as Meredith doesn't leave.
Oh, well, Meredith is going to be on a phone call.
Yeah, that's yeah. As long as she's around.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
you just have to. Yeah, but that really is what we're doing anyway. So
Yeah,
it's
that's
absolutely fine.
I really liked her. She was really sweet.
She was. All right. you have a second?
Oh.
Are you watching the same video again?
Fine. Yes.
I think that's one.
Oh. Oh, I didn't see that. I don't think she's a
things that make Tony happy.
Very simple to use, actually.
So this is William, right?
I think so.
It's 19.
Oh, okay. Yep.
It's vampire or vampires?
Vampire Kitty.
Just Kitty, right?
Yeah. Oh. Did you see what Marissa said?
Yes.
Ah.
Should we go?
Sure.
I'm going to be honest, by the way, yes, you can pretty easily.
Yeah.
Because, I mean,
We'll
that's
just do it over dinner.
Yeah, and in fact, I mean, even.
Yeah.
Right down in the corner over here. Okay. Oh yes, yes, yes. I have a little camera thing there. You're going to have a seat right in that chair there. That's perfect. Thank you.
Oh, sorry.
No, that's all right. So just before we take a look at your cool backpack, by the way, just noticed that. Just before we take a look at your iPad, let me ask you, maybe you can tell me a tiny bit about yourself, like I don't know where you live or what you do or anything like that at all.
Well, I'm William. I currently like work and go to school, second, fourth.
Cool.
I just moved to Brooklyn.
Very nice. Do you like it?
It's cool.
That's good.
It's different. I'm used to living in Manhattan, so I'm from Manhattan.
Yeah.
Moved to Brooklyn. I've been in for like a year now.
Yeah. Which do you prefer?
Brooklyn, it's more calm.
Yeah.
Actually, I would think it would have been the opposite, actually, but
It is. It's calmer.
it's calm.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, where I am, I'm in Flatbush. It's pretty calm.
Yeah. Okay. Actually,
I hear bad stuff on the news every day, but it's pretty calm where
where you are.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really know Flatbush very well. Do you know it well? Yeah, I lived in Manhattan for a whole bunch of years, but I've been to like parts of Brooklyn, but I don't think Flatbush. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I don't travel outside of in Brooklyn, like really.
Yeah, you're good.
I'll stick to where I'm at.
Where you are.
And,
Cool, great. You said you go to school as well.
Yeah.
Well, what do you study at school?
Just liberal.
Yeah.
Just liberal. I'm not really sure what major yet.
Yeah. Well, that's good. You have time, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool, good, wonderful. So, as I said, we're going to be talking about some different apps on your iPad. And first of all, even before you show me anything, just tell me some of the things you like to use your. And actually, is it your iPad? Do you share it?
No, well, it's my iPad, but I share it with my boyfriend.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's a family iPad. It's like for both of you. Yeah. And so, tell me some of the things you like to use your iPad for. What some of the stuff you do your iPad?
It's really like our TV because we like our TV is broke.
Mm-hmm.
So we have cable, but it's just broke, so we can't use the. So that's why I use the apps and sign in.
Yeah.
So that's good for that. Do you use the internet to like view the?
Yeah. No, you keep talking. We'll have a look in a minute. You keep talking. Keep going. Yeah.
We like view the internet to like search for movies and stuff like that we won't find on the apps. And for the most part, we just watch TV.
Yeah. So it's really a video player.
It's really like
Yeah.
game. Well, my little cousin plays games and stuff on it.
Okay, well,
Other than that, just.
But you're not a gamer. You don't play games.
No, I'm not a gamer. I don't have no game systems or anything.
And for you, when you said your TV was broken, this is a matter of interest. Is it the actual physical TV?
Oh yeah,
set
the
broken?
physical TV.
Yeah. Okay.
But also, I found myself watching more of this than the TV.
That's interesting. Why do you think that is? I mean, obviously, I understand now why. Now it's broken, right? But
Yeah. But I mean, like, I don't know. This is like right here in your face, and you can lay, and you don't have to move to get up to.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't have no remote to my TV.
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's like a lot of things that contribute to
totally
it just being more convenient.
Yeah, I totally get it.
And then when I'm on the go, I just connect it to my hotspot,
Yep.
and I can just watch like that.
Yeah, wherever you are.
Yeah.
Cool. What apps do you use for watching TV? Which ones do you like to use?
I use Netflix.
Oh yeah, that's a great one.
YouTube.
Yep.
I use the VH1.
Oh, you said that.
I have I like a lot of reality shows.
Yep. They have a lot. Yep.
I'll say online a lot. Online, like Google. This is a website called D-Dotterman. They put up every, like, I say recent, like, show. So, like, all the new Basketball Wives and everything.
Oh, cool. What's that website called?
It's D.
Yep.
D.
DD.
O. Yeah. D.
Yep.
OTOMEN.
So like D-Dotterman.
D-Dotterman.com /tag. I think the section is entertainment or something like that. But
But you just went to D-Dotterman.com.
yeah, like they had the BET Awards on there. They had like
Cool.
where you could live stream it. Like so, your computer, like if your TV is broke, you could just live stream it on that website and
Yeah.
watch it like while it's going on. Everybody else is watching you watching it. So,
Yeah, that's
so,
cool.
yeah.
God,
That's how I used to watch Scandal on there, like cause
Oh, right.
like live Scandal, you
Yeah.
get live Scandal.
That's ABC, right? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's all. Yeah.
They have a little bit of everything, like, but mostly reality shows. So all the new LA everything in Atlanta and New York, everything.
For the housewives and all that stuff.
All of that. They have all of that.
Yeah. Cool. All right. So we're going to talk about a couple of these apps, and I'm going to start with VH1. And even before you open, let me just ask you, what do you mainly use the VH1 app for?
I use it for all the reality shows. Like,
Yeah.
I don't really watch the live stuff. I just watch the videos that they already have on there because I don't really like to go through the commercials.
Yeah, that makes total sense.
Yeah.
Does the VH1 app have a live TV thing on it then? Because some of them do, some of them don't. It does?
Yes.
Yeah.
I know one of the apps I downloaded. I think it was Bravo. I think it was Bravo TV because I was trying to watch Real Housewives.
Yes.
And they don't have my carrier. Like.
Oh, right.
They don't have my.
And by the way, just so we don't use up, I don't know if you have 3G, just so we don't waste it. This is the Wi-Fi you can log on to, so I don't do that first. Yeah, it's annoying. It's so annoying because like different carriers, like different networks will work with different carriers, you know?
Yeah, they don't even have my carrier. I have Time Warner Cable.
Yeah.
So I only use it when I go to my grandma. She has a dish.
Oh, okay. Yeah, they own that. Yeah. Just make sure that works for you. Yes. You on? Yeah. Excellent. So we were going to look at VH1, right? So talk to me a little bit about this app. Like, what are your opinions of this app?
Well, when you open it up, it's just a lot going on.
Yes.
This is my first show right now.
Love and Hip Hop?
Yes. It's pretty basic. I guess it just pops out at you, but I don't really like that they put. I would say, like, you know how when you're viewing something like on Netflix and stuff, like they'll put your suggestions first. Like,
yes.
All the stuff you will watch.
Yeah, well, they know you like.
You know, when you pop up, you know, just have like, say, all the Love and Hip Hop stuff. I would like it.
Yeah.
And all the like reality stuff more so because I don't really watch.
Yeah, so you don't like how they just randomly put stuff up here?
Randomly put some.
Yeah, that makes total sense to me. What do you think about the sort of visual layout of it? You know what I mean? Like the sort of look of it. Do you find it, is it appealing? Is it sort of messy? Like, what's your thought on that?
It's pretty like, this is viewable. It's like not too big, not too little. It's not boring. It's like appealing.
Yeah, okay.
I see they have this big, so that means that's good.
Do you like them making some things big and some small? Or would you rather they sort of had it all the same size, so there's like more things on there?
If it was big, some small, I would say no. I would rather have it how it is now. If you have more things, it's too much.
Yeah.
Like it's just too much. It's like you're overcrowding the home screen.
Yeah, yep, I totally get that. Makes sense. Thank you. And also another thing I noticed with this app, like some apps scroll sideways, some go up and down. This is obviously a sideways one. Do you have a preference, just generally, between sideways or up and down?
I would say sideways.
Yeah.
Up and down is like a list.
Yeah.
More so, maybe people like viewing it a longer way.
Yeah.
Like, see, if I turn it this way, it'll probably be longer. Or it'll be longer.
Yeah.
So you can just go across here. It's
Yeah.
easier this way.
Yeah, okay, great, good. It's good to know. Thank you. Do you consider this app to be like easy to use, difficult to use? Like, what do you think of it in terms of how it works and everything?
It's pretty easy to use. It's pretty easy to use, I would say. I just don't like the commercial.
Yes.
I just that's why I watch a lot of things online. I don't have no.
Yep. Yeah. Okay.
But as far as that, yeah,
What makes it easy to use, do you think? How come it's easy to use?
it's big.
Yep.
Like it's big and just like I said, the small pictures, it will be too cluttered. Like it's big,
Yep.
it's viewable, it's like appealing and it pops at you. I see they separated like the different like genres. I would say like more reality TV for hip hop and stuff, and then have the different cultures basically.
Yeah. Yeah.
I see how they divided it now.
Cool, great. Show me how you typically find a show to watch on here, like what you usually do.
Search.
Yeah, and go ahead.
That's it.
Literally, yeah,
Okay.
let's literally just go ahead and do it.
And I'll just pull up all the recent season. You go to the season. This is season one. Like that. They'll have like some acting and
Yeah.
so like I haven't seen this yet, so I'll probably go and watch it.
Right.
But this is how I look for that.
Do they have enough episodes of each show you like for you, or
They have like alright, they don't have all the episodes. They have some snippets of episodes and they don't have full episodes.
yeah?
So
Which do you watch more, snippets or full episodes?
full episodes. Full. Snippets, I'll watch the bonus extra clip or something like that. That wouldn't be in the episode, but you'll see it like because when the reunion comes on, you'll want to know what is going on as far as everything.
Yeah.
So that's good for this. They have the bonus clips.
Yeah.
In here you could check. You could search up the bonus clips.
Yeah, absolutely, cool. But it sounds like you were saying, but you don't use the snippets much though, or
I don't use the snippets for as far as if they had a overview of the episode. Like they'll have like
a preview or
yeah,
something.
like not even a preview, like it'll show you what happens like in the episode. You know how before episode comes on and it'll show you everything that happens before episode, but it'll be a clip of everything that's going on.
Yes.
So it'll be like a fast 5-minute.
Yep.
And instead of watching an hour, you'll get the 5-minute and
Yeah.
you'll know everything, so you can watch the next episode.
Yeah.
So
And those are things you don't watch, right? Yeah. Okay.
I'll watch the snippet, like the bonus extra 5-minute scene that wasn't in the show.
Absolutely, yes. Yeah, the stuff you can't see elsewhere, they took out or whatever.
Yeah,
Yeah, cool. Very interesting. Good. Thank you. Alrighty. Is there anything that this app does not do that you really wish it did? Is there any feature or function or anything like that that, it doesn't do that and you really wish it did?
outside.
Oh, tell me about that, yeah.
You like if I try to connect it, you have to be in a house basically to connect to the cable provider.
Yes. Yep.
So that's something they could work on. I guess dishes in the around the city and stuff, so it could connect. As far as anything else, yeah.
Great.
Just the online, like the live TV would be nice.
Yeah. Cool. All right, good. Let's look at on. You also mentioned Netflix, right? Is one you use?
Yeah. That's
Great. Let's take a look at that one.
Yeah, okay.
Now, what do you use the Netflix app for?
Mostly movies. I was watching Scandal, and then I moved to
Yeah, to have the old episodes of it on here?
yeah. They only have like I think they just put season 3 on there. Like they just put season 3 on. But I was watching all of season 3 on D-Dotterman, and then when it finally came out, I just rewatched it.
Oh, no. It's that good.
So
huh?
good.
It's
Like,
that-
it was
it's-
that
it's that- it's that good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really should watch it.
It's really addictive.
Oh, you know Kelly, though.
Yeah.
Yes, I need season 4 already. It's not.
It was a shorter season 2.
Yeah, but they
Washington
have
got pregnant.
2 sections for the season.
Mhm.
I broke it down to 2 seconds.
Yeah, they broke it like in 2 sections where you had
So show me typically what you do here at Netflix.
Oh, just Netflix. I'll just go and I'll just scroll across and just find something that catches my eye.
And is that the category you normally go to, the popular one?
Yeah, and all the because I watched something.
Yes. Okay. Why do you like
Because
those
it
two
gives me
categories?
suggestions of what I might like, and then it's the top picks, like the newest things and the most popular things,
Yeah.
and
So are those the ones you use most often, like the popular, the because
yeah,
you
I don't
watched?
even go this far down.
Yeah, then don't worry. Yeah, don't worry about going
I'm
that
not
far
even
down now.
gonna-
That's fine.
I don't even go.
Do you
this far.
find this app easy to use, difficult to use? Like, what are your feelings about this one?
Well,
Sorry.
I like it. They, I guess you get notifications. They send you notifications when you, like the new season or something. You
okay.
can watch. That's how new season 3 of Game
Was
came
here,
out.
yeah.
They text me. I mean, well, not text me. They give me a notification
On the iPad?
Yeah, on the iPad,
Yep,
and it
yeah.
says season 3 Scandal available because I guess they saw that I watched. So.
Yes. Yeah. And do you like when they do stuff like that?
Yeah.
Do they know you like something, so they tell you when there's more of it?
Yeah, because it'll keep me coming back. Like, I'll keep watching more Scandal, and
Yes.
I'll keep waiting for them to get to the next season. And,
Yeah. So I totally understand why you like the because you watched category here.
Yeah.
Why do you also like the popular category there? Because that was another one you said that you would scroll through and see what there is.
Well, I mean, I'm a social person, so I guess whatever movies is like popular, because I guess that's what you talk about with your friends.
Yes.
So I'll watch something that I heard about, or if I see it like on popular to Netflix, I'll watch it. And I guess to stay up to date.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One of the things the Netflix app does, and I wonder if this matters to you or not, is if you're watching a show or a movie or whatever it is, wherever you stop, when you go back, it starts from that point, remembers where you were. Is that an important feature for you? So, like, if you're halfway through a Scandal and then you go away because you're going to something else and you come back the next
I like
day?
that for Netflix. I would say on the other apps, when you leave it and come back, it'll bring up a commercial, like, and
Yes.
as far as when you leave it and come back, you'll go back to a commercial, and then you'll have to wait for that commercial so that the video will play again.
Yeah.
And then you'll have to probably load it to where you were at.
Yeah, that's right. Because I think the others, I think things like VH1, they start you back at the beginning. I think that you start at the beginning again.
And you have to, and then they'll show you another commercial.
Yeah, you do
so
that,
it's
yeah.
just like a headache.
Yeah.
So that's a good thing Netflix does.
It is.
They also pretty have a variety of things, like a bigger spectrum of things. They have more movies than anything, but they have a lot of series.
They do, definitely. Do you ever use Netflix to watch old shows?
I would say the oldest show I watched was, I think, American Horror Story, the first season. That was
that's a little back. What is that?
2 or 3 years?
2, 3
Yeah.
years. I think that was the oldest thing I watched.
Yeah.
Recently, I would say. I like the kids feature. I mean, I watch a lot of cartoons.
Yeah, okay. Are they ones that you used to watch, or are they ones you're watching
Like
first?
Rugrats, and that's it.
No,
We
we
like Rugrats, Hey Arnold. They used to have Hey Arnold on there.
That's right.
Powerpuff Girls. They had a lot of.
Now, is that stuff you watched when you were growing up as well?
Yeah,
Yeah, so you've gone and watched that old stuff again.
yeah. Like we see Recess, and these are all things I will just watch like on
Yeah.
regular basis.
And it's always interesting because people do that a lot, like exactly what you're describing. Why do you think that is? Why do you like to go and watch those old shows that you used to watch? Like,
I guess
years
I
ago?
guess it was reminisce like because when I was younger, I didn't really know what was going on in Rugrats, but now that I watch it, it's really funny. Now
That's
that
right,
I
you
watch
have
it,
a whole new level,
yeah,
right?
it's like a whole new different. It's like I'm rewatching it over, but I already know the episode.
Yeah.
So that I guess that's just like a sense of innocence. I would say it was like
I totally get that.
you want to relive your childhood.
Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, very interesting.
So
Great.
a lot of people do watch old shows.
Yeah, and old shit, both. Yeah.
I didn't say shit, but I said
Sure you did.
Sure.
I know what I heard. That's all I'm saying. Okay. Cool. All right. How about this app? Tell me something you don't love about the Netflix app. Do you have anything that you complain about? Anything you think it's not so great at?
I would say when you lose connection and you try to get connection back, it's pretty slow.
It is.
Yeah.
Yeah, when it first starts up. Yeah.
Yeah, like when you lose connection and then to go back on it, that loading thing, if it takes a long time to load, it'd be stuck on like 20-something% for a really long time.
Yeah.
And then, but other than that, I like the no commercials and
What about the way this one looks?
it scrolls across.
Yeah. Well, actually, it does both interestingly enough, right? It goes across and it go up and down.
Let's see.
Because it's a very different look to the VH1 one, right?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like a
It's
very.
like the VH1 is more like appealing because the pictures are bigger. And this is pretty simple. It's just basic. I would say Netflix is for someone who's very not computer savvy.
Gotcha. Yep.
So like someone who just want to watch a movie, they could just go and scroll across,
Yep.
go up and down. Like VH1 and stuff like that, I would say more for like new age and more modern people. But I mean, this is pretty plain Jane, regular, and you just could scroll up and down. It's pretty simple, so it's easy to find stuff. It's easy to get to the programs you want to get to.
Yeah. Cool. Great. Let's have time just quickly look at one more. And I think YouTube is the other one that you mentioned, right?
Yeah.
So why don't we take a quick look at YouTube?
Oh, YouTube, I watched the Players Club.
Okay. What? Now, why do you watch that on YouTube?
I think that's the only place I could have found it.
Is that the only place it is? Maybe.
I don't know. I googled it, and
Yeah.
that's what came
This is
up.
where it came up. Yeah.
The Players Club. Other things I watched is like the Parkers, Martin,
Yep.
like all shows that you really like.
Yeah. What was
See-
Martin? Was that Fox Martin originally?
No, Martin was. I think it's come on TV1.
What was it originally though? It was originally on. 'Cause I remember it first time round. That's how old I am, by the way. But I remember that show.
Martin. I
That
have
was
all the
fun.
discs and they all messed up.
Oh yeah. No, it's so
They
sad.
all messed up. So I only have like this 8 through 15 and this 1 through 5, something like that.
Yeah.
But,
Cool. Right. So yeah, show me. You do what you do. Show me how you use YouTube normally.
okay,
So you go to the search.
Go to YouTube and just find. I'll just type in a movie, or I'll just go to. I would say Martin.
What's Fox? Yeah.
1992 to
I thought so.
1997.
Yeah, I thought it was Fox. I think it might be Fox. Can't
So
remember
I'll
what
just put Martin, and then I'll put like the season I want to watch. Like I will put Martin in the season. I'll have season 3, episode 3, episode 23, and I'll just find the episode. I also put in like the show I want to watch and a playlist, because usually people make playlists and then they'll have all like season 3. They'll have it in a row for you.
Do you
Like,
find that helpful when they have playlists like that?
Yeah, I actually watched Sailor Moon on YouTube. The other one, I watched Sailor Moon. I'll go to the Parkers. The Parkers I know have a playlist. I can show you that.
Yeah, that'd be great. Thank you.
And it just playlist. And I'll have season 3, episode 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22.
Yep.
And then I'll go season 3, and then you just keep going down.
Yeah, great. Let's just start one. Just because I want to ask you a question once we start it. Okay, which one you want to put on? Not matter to me.
Oh, and then there's no commercials on YouTube before.
Yeah. Well,
They get the little advertisement right before, but
Yeah,
you can
sometimes.
skip that at 5 seconds.
do you always skip them when you see those?
Yeah, always skip it. I don't.
Yeah.
The stock department is paying volunteers $200 to wear for a week. $200 to wear some jewelry? Where do I find that? That's the thing.
So here's my question: when you're watching, so let it keep playing. When you're watching, will you just focus on the screen, or will you start to like look down at other stuff here, or is your attention all about on here?
I mean, well, when I first started, I'll just put a big screen, and then when I finish,
So
I'll
full-
go to the side and
Right.
to maybe the next episode. But on the playlist, it actually just goes to the next episode for you, so you just keep going.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just keep going.
And you'll normally put it full screen while it does that?
Yeah, full screen, and it just reloads, and then you
Yeah.
get the advertisement 5 seconds, and you can just skip it real quick.
Yep, and then go to the next one. And do you pay attention to the stuff like down? Well, this one doesn't have very much, but you know sometimes a lot of comments and stuff down here. Do you look at
Yeah,
those? or-
I'll read the I mean, because it's a lot of episodes, so I'll read the description because a lot
the
of the
episode.
episodes, a lot of the episodes there'll be different names but still be the same episode. So
Oh,
you have to
right.
check, yeah,
Yeah, particularly on YouTube, I bet.
yeah, YouTube's there. And then sometimes it'll be the Parkers or whatever, and it'll just be a picture, and it'll just have audio.
Yeah,
So you have to check for that.
yeah. Okay. Give me some. Tell me something. Sorry, go ahead. You were going to say something. Go on. No, you go. You go.
I was just gonna say that you could tell when it when the picture like it's just the picture and audio and stuff because you can read the home and it'll just say audio.
Yeah.
So it's,
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Tell me something you don't like about YouTube. Tell me something that annoys you or bothers you about it, or as an app.
some videos is on here and it says copyright something. I guess we can't play. I was trying to watch Proud Family. The Proud Family.
Yeah, I know that show.
And it says copy, like they have the episodes and stuff, like you'll be like, oh, okay, I can watch this,
Yes.
You get really hyped, like, oh, I can watch this too, okay.
Yeah.
And then it'll just be like, no, copyright.
Yeah.
You can't.
YouTube have blocked it. Basically.
Yeah, YouTube blocks it.
Yeah.
So I'll say that's the only down, I would say for YouTube. Sometimes the video quality,
Mm-hmm.
it only goes up to 320 megapixels,
Right.
and then some of them go in HD, some of them don't. So
Yeah.
the quality. Sometimes the way that people record it, sometimes they record it of a video camera.
Yes.
So a TV.
Pointing at the screen, right?
Yeah, so that's the only way you could be able to watch it. So like,
Right.
I know a lot of stuff that come out the day of, and then they put it up like maybe like 5 minutes later, and you get the full episode of it. It'll be something like that.
Yeah. Because that's how they captured it so quickly. And
Yeah, they didn't record it or like to load it. That's the way.
Yeah.
But D-Donovan does that. Like an hour later, they'll load the episode that just came out that night.
But properly, like.
Yeah, properly,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
where you press play. But
Yeah.
only thing they do, they have advertising on the video.
Yeah.
If I could show you that.
Yeah, go right ahead, actually. I'll be interested.
It's on the web. It's not an app.
Yeah, you did say that. That's right, yeah.
But yeah, it's just in. And you go down. And I have Pretty Little Liars, Wild 'N Out, Bad Girls Club, Married to Medicine, R&B, Hip Hop, Love and Hip Hop. Then I'll have all the other episodes, so you could click here, and you could just go back, and it'll be like at the bottom, it'll be like you could go to season episode 4, episode 3, episode 2, episode 1.
Yeah, to put them all down there.
Yeah, like see, you could go to episode 6 and now have the. And whatever you want to watch, you could just search it here, and the tag is there.
Yeah, so why is this your go-to place? Why is this one you just love so much?
It's the one I can use on my phone and just
Yeah.
while I'm like I could be on my way to work and I'll just pull this up and I could be watching Love and Hip Hop, the one that just came out last night.
Yep.
On my way to work because I missed it last night because I was at work.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
So
And is that the only way you can watch it on your phone?
you go watch it on my phone, on my computer, on my.
No, but what I mean is that because you were saying one of the reasons you love it so much is because you can watch it on your phone, right?
Oh yeah.
And so my question is, and is that the only way you can watch stuff on your phone? Is that
No.
the only way?
Oh no. I use the other apps too on
Yeah.
my phone.
So in that case, why is this one so good? What is
That's
it
because
about?
I'm so into reality TV right
Yeah.
now. Yeah.
Yep. And they specialize in that?
It's just it has the like hour, and I said my TV is broke, so
Nice.
if I miss it while I'm at work,
Yeah.
I'll just go to the website and I'll have it up by the time I get home and just
Yeah.
watch it.
Cool. So here's my last question for you, really, which is this: what advice would you give to MTV if they're like totally redoing their app, starting from scratch with it? What would you say to them? Well, your app definitely must do this or must have this. Like, what would you say?
The live feature on the go.
That's the live feed, right?
The live feature on the go.
Yep.
Maybe not have you connect to the cable provider, because I know NBC doesn't have NBC app. You don't have to connect to the cable provider. Other than that, less. I would say. Say maybe more categories. They only have 3. They have home.
Oh, right.
They have homes, browse, and then on TV, something like that.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Maybe more maybe like not 3 or 4, maybe like 5 or 6.
And what else should they have? Do you think?
What should they have?
Yeah.
They should have.
They're gonna have other categories. What should they be?
Maybe like bonus clips.
Yep, it's a major category. Yeah, because you definitely do those.
And maybe like, I would say they should have an app for, not a section for like dividing the categories of
Types of shows and stuff.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think they should have
Yeah, it's a good idea. All right, so believe it or not, that is it. We are completely done. I want to thank you so much. You've been great chatting. You're extremely helpful. Before you go any further, do me a favor. First, make sure that this is what they told you were getting. Just check inside that envelope, make sure that's what you promised. And then if it is, what I'm going to have you do is, print your name, sign, and date. And it's just basically saying that, yes, you were paid, and no, you can't have anything else.
Okay, yeah.
Great, cool. So, again, you can print, sign, date. That would be perfect. Thank you. It was a real pleasure chatting with you. So thank you so much for coming in.
I know. I just came from work actually tired.
Oh, well, let me just say, I couldn't tell at all.
Yeah.
So I can't imagine what you're like when you're not tired.
So,
because you were great.
So that's probably why when I'm at work, they'd be like, "You're tired," and I'll be like, "Yeah." They'll be like, "No."
No. Great. Thank you so much. And don't forget the I'm going to walk you right back out.
All right. Thank you so much.
And
Nice
we'll have to see
meeting
you.
you.
Oh, same to you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Actually, you don't have a sheet right here.
Shia?
Female, right?
No.
No, male. Oh, shy sounds. It's the A sound. All right, I'm going to show you right back out.
Bye.
Yeah. Yeah, sure is here.
Oh, okay.
Turn that song off. Do you want to spend 2 minutes starting the thing now, or just want to go straight into him?
Yeah, and then do it after.
Yep, no problem. So straight into me, I'm getting you now.
Okay. I still have like 45 seconds.
8 out of 8 show rate.
I know.
Beautiful.
9 out of 8. I'm sorry.
Do you know how many times you made that joke?
It's not a joke.
And I will tell you, the first time it was funny.
It's not a joke. I'm just stating facts.
Oh, You know what? This is much more useful. I'll walk slowly because I'll get water on the way. Do you want to get your water?
Yes, please.
No, you don't get water. Come back then. Okay. Quickly go and check that hotel. We want to check one last
Oh,
time.
okay.
Your left hand. Turn your left.
Ooh.
Turn your left. Turn your left.
Gosh. Oh, great.
Turn your left.
He left?
Turn your left.
Oh. Thank you. Yeah, it's still 700 for the garden view.
Okay, never mind. All right. I'm gonna go get it now.
Okay.
So, I should have this now.
You? Why? Oh, because of the
Like,
bead and the...
stuff. Yeah, I liked it more at the beginning. I like that other song that other person played as well.
Yeah, I mean, it sounds a lot like the Brooklyn.
Yes, it does. It exactly reminded me
Yeah.
of the, oh my god, I Am Loving You by the, whatever
Yes.
the people are.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright. I'm gonna get it now.
Okay. I can hear you guys.
Here he is. Yeah, exactly. And let me have a seat right here for me. And the reason we're here at MTV's offices is that
Hi,
Oh, this is Tanya,
Nice to
sorry.
meet you.
Is that MTV is sponsoring the study, they're doing it,
Ah,
but they intentionally hire outside people, so you don't have to feel weird about saying stuff to me or anything. Like you don't have to worry, I won't be insulted or upset or anything like that. So
Okay.
cool. So just before you show me anything, let me ask you. Tell me a little bit about yourself, like where you live or what you do, or anything like that would be great.
Oh, sure. I'm from Boston, but I live in uptown in New York right now.
Okay, we were in Boston the
Just
first week.
yesterday.
Just yesterday. Yeah.
How was it? Did you guys have a good time?
We were up there for business, but it was so humid up there.
Yeah.
It was
And a lot of
really,
storms.
yeah, a lot of storms and
Yeah.
stuff. You know, the same weather that came through here, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Right? Yeah, it was yesterday.
Yeah.
But before that, it was okay. It was just hot.
Just humid.
Yeah. I love Boston.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
big city.
I love Boston.
I'm a student, a college student. I just finished my technically second year. Spent my first year abroad,
Okay, congratulations.
and right now I'm working over the summer. Work in real estate, and I'm also a direct care worker
Oh,
for
cool.
youth or adults with special needs, and I also sell wine.
Okay. That is the most incredible career mix I've ever had. So direct care for special needs, selling alcohol, and real estate. That is a beautiful combination.
Well, it's just a wine, certain wines. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Great. And what are you studying in school?
Kind of indecisive.
Yeah, okay. But now, I always forget with American schools. Are you getting to the point where you have to decide now, or still not?
I did like a computer science track, but I don't really know.
Yeah.
Maybe I have to decide.
I don't know.
I
I
haven't
actually.
Where did you study your first year?
It's Yeshiva University.
Oh, cool.
It's in Uptown Manhattan.
Oh, did you say you studied abroad?
Oh yeah, I did. I studied in Israel.
Oh, okay, cool.
Very nice. All right, good. So, so tell me.
I'm sorry.
That's right. Beautiful timing, actually. So tell me, well, again, we'll look at some specific apps in a moment, but tell me, what do you use your iPad for? Like, what sort of stuff do you like to use the iPad for, just in general?
Games,
Yeah.
like simple games, watching TV and shows and movies, internet browsing.
Yep.
You know, the sort of internet browsing that, you know, for reading, 'cause it's all big out, it's much bigger.
Yes, absolutely.
Just general reading.
Great. What games do you like?
The simple puzzle ones like Angry Birds. Let me see.
And you can look if you want, by the way.
Oh, yeah.
It's not a memory test. That's why we have people bring their iPads in, so they can answer the questions.
Oh yeah. I was playing this other game, Injustice, like DC fighting game.
Oh, okay.
Numbers game. Just simple puzzle games.
Yeah.
What's the guy here? Temple Run. I've been playing that sometimes. Fun Run. Just like simple meant for iPad games.
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Temple Run's a fun game. I don't play it anymore, but I used to a lot. Like a while back, I played that game a lot.
Yeah, the more complicated games are more like controller oriented,
Yeah.
and those are a little bit different on iPad.
Yeah, definitely. Okay, cool. So you also said you watch TV and stuff on your iPad. What apps do you use to watch TV or watch any sort of video actually on your iPad?
A lot of Netflix.
Netflix, okay, great.
Netflix has just been covering a lot of stuff, and they've just been expanding.
Yep. It's a great app.
YouTube, of course.
Yeah, of course.
I use ESPN. I watch ESPN for like specific ESPN things, and I use AMC for any of the AMC stuff that isn't updated to Netflix.
Yep.
Cool.
Mostly
Mostly Netflix.
That's a really nice mix. So I'll probably talk about a couple of these with you, but before we do that, this here, I finally remembered in interview number 8. I remember this here is the Wi-Fi for you to log on to, and then that's the password right there. Are you proud of me?
Yes.
Is it really the first one where I've said it spontaneously?
I think early in the day.
I was doing it, right?
Yeah,
And I
but
started
then
with
for a long time.
big chunk in the middle. What's wrong with me?
That's okay.
It's interesting. It's just a simple password. Like you think like MTV.
I know. Believe me, I know. That's right. The other one that we were using before, the username and password were the same.
Oh wow.
So I'm like, we're not using that one anymore. That stopped working, probably because the username and password were the same.
Yeah.
Anyway, so good. Is it on? Is it working for you? Yeah, great, good. So the one I'm going to start with first, actually, if you don't mind, is the AMC one. And you already started to answer this question for me, but let me just ask you, what do you use the AMC app for? Like, why do you use that one?
There are certain shows that, at least as far as I know, like when they were coming out, they weren't necessarily on Netflix yet.
Yeah.
So they're recent to AMC.
Yeah.
Like The Walking Dead.
Yeah,
specific.
absolutely.
So
Yes.
when that is a new episode, I would want to watch it on the AMC app.
Yeah, that makes total sense. Great, thank you. And what do you think is the best thing about the AMC app? If you're going to give me the thing you like most about it, what would you tell me about it?
Something I'm into just in general, something I admire about, because I kind of admire interface stuff, it's simple. It's right in front of you. They have options to watch a show. There's not a lot of text or things to distract you from getting right to what you're using it for.
Yeah, great, thank you. Tell me your biggest complaint about the AMC app. Something you don't like about it so much.
I think it's something now. Maybe an unnecessary advertisement. I don't see why they need it. They're advertising themselves, but the show is right in front of me. I don't need additional advertisement.
Yeah, totally get that. Great, thank you. Do me a favor, show me how you would typically use this app,
Sure.
like what you would normally do on it. So you know, be clear, don't go off and explore other areas, just show me, this is what I do when I come here. Oh yeah, and I'll look while you're
No,
talking.
sorry.
I'm not stealing your password.
I'm sure you don't need it.
Authenticating.
No. Alright. Actually, no. Okay.
Akita does have a cool name. The sort of full name listed out in the reply to me.
Yeah. Sounds nice.
She does.
I haven't had the pleasure of working with you directly. Indirectly has been quite enough. Thank you very much.
That's exactly right, yes. And I'd like to keep it that way. So if there's any way you could not do the study.
Alright, so.
Good, great. So again, what was my, oh yes, you're going to show me how you typically use this app,
Yes.
right?
So I would usually just go right to an episode.
And was that the episode they had featured on the front there?
This, yeah.
It was?
That might be just because we're here right now, but this
Yeah.
is something I'd watch sometimes. Talking Dead, like after an episode of The Walking Dead.
Yeah, okay.
I don't necessarily watch it religiously, but I
Yeah,
would definitely.
okay. So how will you find an episode normally to watch them that you want? Because like, let's say you're coming here to watch Walking Dead, how will you do that?
The shows are all up here, so I like Breaking Bad too.
Oh yeah.
Let's see, full episodes. Let's see, I want to see this episode. I mean, I've seen them all.
All right.
Better Call Saul. So.
Were you happy with how they ended the show?
Yeah, I think I don't know how they could have done it really any better really.
Yeah.
Like if you lived, like there would just be so much to cover if they couldn't. How about you?
She's a fan, not
I'm
me.
huge.
But I know that you were really happy with how they
the
ended.
best finale I've ever seen of a
Yeah.
show. Yeah, like a lot of the times, like I'm kind of disappointed with how it ends, but I thought Breaking Bad was amazing.
I haven't really spoken about it a lot, but I couldn't really think of a better way to do it.
Yeah.
Very well done, show.
Yeah. Cool.
So I'd watch like this and might go full screen.
Yeah, so you'll normally put it full screen?
Yeah.
Yep.
All the. Don't have to look at all the others. But
Yeah. Do they have a lot of ads on this app or not that many?
Not that many, just like usually just like one before the show starts.
Yeah.
So that's not as bad.
Yeah. Okay. And what will make you come to this app to watch a TV show rather than watching it in some other way?
Usually because the availability is exclusively from AMC.
Yeah. Okay.
Otherwise if it's available on something more general like Netflix is really my number one go-to.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Do you find this app, easy to use, complicated to use? I can't tell. Is it like a little messy, or is it very clean and nice? Because you talk about how you like interface and stuff, and I wonder what you think of this one.
I think it's pretty easy. When you're dealing with just showing videos, they couldn't make it too much more complicated.
Yeah.
I think it's really easy.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Is there anything this app doesn't do that you really wished it did?
No. Nothing comes to mind. Is that acceptable?
Yeah, it is. Yes. Yeah. Because I don't mean to make stuff up. Sometimes
Yeah.
people start to say things, and I'll be like, "Well, would you do that?" They're like, "Oh no." Well, maybe you don't wish it would do that, But so I'm not going to. And if we go back to the main screen for a minute. Oh, sorry, I meant the main AMC screen. My apologies, not the main. I think you're on the Breaking Bad screen right now, right?
Yeah.
Or even the show screen is fine.
Yeah.
What do you think of the way this is laid out and the way they've sort of made this screen function in terms of how they present shows and stuff on it? Because it's a very particular way, right? Like with these side arrows, full screen.
I think it's pretty simple. You know, it's giving you exactly what you want immediately.
Because, for example, what they could do is have like 4 shows on here instead, or 6 shows on here, and you could scroll up. Oh, I guess down there they do. You know what? I've never gone down this. There you go. So I guess they have it down there. But and those are all the different shows, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. And are they organized well? Do you think?
I think so. I mean, I haven't really thought about it that much, but yeah. I mean, I think they're organized fine.
And do you find, like, because I find sometimes with icons and stuff that it's, when you're looking at them like down here, it's sometimes hard to see what these things are because of the way they've put them on the page, and sometimes it's really easy to see, oh, that's that show, that's that show.
Mm.
With this one, are they pretty easy to read and to see, or do you find them hard to read and to see?
I think I might find it easy just because I recognize what I recognize.
Yeah.
But I mean, I'm not one of these people that minds reading a little bit. I think that they could make it easier to see.
Yeah. Okay. And in terms of shows they have on here, from your perspective as a user of the app, what is the minimum number of episodes of a show that they have to have for you to think, yeah, that's okay? Do you know what I'm saying? Because sometimes, some apps will have like 1 episode of a show.
Yeah.
And obviously that's probably not enough. And my question is, how many do they have to have as a minimum
Well, I
for you
think
to think that's all right? Yeah.
I think unless in the case when it's like a new show and the season just started, at least this season,
At least a season of them, yeah.
Yeah.
Makes total sense to me. Okay, great. Do you ever, I'm just saying, look at the other ones you used, you watch ESPN and AMC, yeah. It probably won't make sense for AMC, but do you ever go back and watch old TV shows you used to watch? Like Netflix would probably allow you to do that because they may have old shows, like shows that you're already still really young, but like when you were growing up and stuff. Do you ever go back and watch shows from when you were like 12?
Not on this app.
Yeah. Do you on Netflix?
Netflix, yeah, Netflix I explore.
Yeah. Yeah. So I actually let's go look at Netflix. Then. Let's go look. And thank you. That was great. That was great on that. Sounds very interesting. Thank you for that. Oh yeah, I'll look away. Well, you're talking
That's
about.
fine. I'm sure you guys have all these. Oops.
Oh, thanks for the email, Tanya.
Oh. Anne's coming into the office tomorrow early. Must be really early because she's leaving at 6:30 or 7 in the morning.
What's she telling you girls' commute schedule?
Why is she telling me?
Yeah.
Because then she won't be available the rest of the day.
Oh. So she's had enough.
May have to deal with that emergency she had.
Oh, that's true. Yeah, it's like a funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could be.
She never said exactly.
But nothing you can do about it, so there you go.
So it's
Cool. So this is Netflix, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, wonderful. So talk to me a little bit about Netflix, like your opinions of the way they organize their stuff and how they do things.
I think Netflix is great. I think a lot of these other apps should probably model themselves off of them. They're very, I guess the way that it's designed is that it's constantly collecting data from you. So they're very, they want to update you with information that's relevant to you. So I think it's really great that they, first of all, keep whatever you were last watching at the exact point that you're watching it. It's a really great feature.
Yep.
And they show all the stuff, and then they, based off of what you liked, that feature, then they have like a list of suggestions about like that classic Amazon format.
Absolutely, yeah.
So I think they're very good, and I think they're just getting bigger and bigger. And every time I find out they have a new show available that I like. They seem to be getting a lot of new stuff.
Yeah, they're definitely more original stuff, right? Original programming.
Yeah.
Cool.
Or more extensive, but yeah, I'm very satisfied with this.
How do you find stuff to watch on Netflix?
But the content itself.
Yeah, how do you find something that you want to watch?
Like the show itself, you mean?
Yeah, exactly. I'm sorry. Yeah.
It's great. You know, I don't. It's really great. There's a lot of good shows.
But I mean, literally, how do you find like show?
That's how.
Literally.
How do I find? Okay.
Yeah, you're thinking the other sort of how. Yes. Like,
Yeah.
how do you like that sort of,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. No, I mean literally. Show me how you would go about finding something to watch.
Okay.
And again, only do it in the way you really would do it. Not, this is not about exploring. It's about you showing me what you normally do.
Well, it depends on if I'm just my mood.
Yeah. Yep.
So if I just feel like sometimes I'll just see what they suggest. You know, something related to what I saw, and then I say, oh, that sounds good. But if it's something I specifically know or don't know that they have on Netflix, I'll go to the search bar.
You go to the search bar. Yeah. Okay.
And
Great.
search it.
And if you're just doing the browsing thing, you obviously have so many different ways you can browse. What are the first one or two you go to? Is it the ones you were showing me, which is like it was you looked at popular, and then you also did the top picks, I think, right?
So I'll do that. I'll do like popular top picks. You know, one of these suggested lists.
Yep.
But sometimes I'll also go by genre.
Yeah. Okay.
If I'm in the mood for, I like stupid slapstick horror movies.
Yep.
Which
Who doesn't?
Which is like all Netflix really has so far. They don't really have any good horror movies. A few, but so I'll sometimes like if I'm in that sort of mood.
Yep.
You know, sometimes you go on Netflix like that, like if you're like if it's like very late at night and like you really call it like that. You don't care if it's like a smart plot or something.
Right. Right. Yep.
So sometimes in that scenario, I'd go to genres.
Yeah. Yeah, great. Makes sense. And then you said their search is the other thing you use, right?
That's what I specifically know.
Yes, exactly. Do you find their search engine works well for you?
Oh yeah, because they
Like, show me how it
let me
works.
think of scenario that they have. Say I want to watch Family Guy. So it's before I even got the M in there, they already knew.
Yeah.
So I guess they have pretty good search engine optimization.
Yeah.
And then it just pops right up by season, by episode, and.
And what do you think about the way they organize these sort of season, for each individual show, just like this, the way they do the seasons and the episodes? Do you like that approach to it?
I like that. If you're using Netflix on the computer, and I think here too, you could from the video watching part, you could skip right to another episode in another season.
Yes, exactly.
I
right.
think it's great. I think it's great.
Yeah, and then here it's like you press this to change the season and stuff. Does this work well for you? This little tool here?
I think it's very, very straightforward. I don't really know how they can make it better.
Yeah. That's a
Very
glowing
good.
review indeed. How they can make it better. Cool,
Yeah.
good, great, thank you. Let's just look at one. I think we have time for one. I know we started early, but I think we still have a few minutes left. Let's look at maybe the what you said you use Watch ESPN.
Sometimes.
Yeah. What do you think of that app?
It's good. It's just really relevant to some like live sports that you can't really get otherwise.
Yeah. Let's just take a quick look at that one then.
Yeah, sure.
I have a question, just like while you're looking for it. One thing that you haven't brought up so far, which is always of interest to me, what people don't say as well, is you haven't talked about any like social media as they relate to like TV apps, like when you able to share things you're watching on Facebook or Instagram or Twitter. Is that something you care about, or do you just not care about that?
To be honest, I don't really care about it. The farthest I've ever gone has been like the Facebook like section.
Yeah.
Is for a while I would sometimes like if a movie is really good, I would like its Facebook page.
Yep.
But beyond that, I've never really shared my taste beyond talking to someone about it.
Yeah, and do you have any interest in social media around TV about like, I don't know, tweeting with actors or stuff like that or that sort of thing? Or
I haven't really kept up. I'll hear about big tweets sometimes, I guess, but sometimes I'll like if a movie is really good or has a very or a show has a very good or complicated ending, I'll like read about it online on forums in terms of like different interpretations and that sort of thing.
Yeah. I totally get that. And you know, another thing I was interested with people of your extreme youth is, do you watch live TV?
Mostly just for sporting events.
Yeah.
I
Which makes total sense. I
Yeah.
get why you would do that, because that really would be a shame.
yeah
Did you heard like Germany won the World Cup, for example?
Yeah, I
Yeah.
mostly just for sporting events. I don't have a TV in my apartment.
Yeah. Do you miss it?
I never really most of my life I didn't have a TV. It's really just when the internet came out, it really covered a lot of TV watching.
Yeah.
But no, I'm really fine between Netflix and a lot of these apps, and
Yeah.
get most anything I want.
Yeah, cool. Very interesting. Okay, cool. And I assume, you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I assume the way you authenticate the apps is your parents have cable or satellite or something. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes total sense.
I don't have my own.
Yeah, well, I assume if you didn't have a TV, you probably wouldn't have cable.
Yeah.
That would be a really weird. Although I think the person before us may have had cable, but not TV.
Right.
But that's because it's TV quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a family.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, lots of people do that. Some people even take their friends' information, don't they, Tanya?
Well, she doesn't use it, so she doesn't mind at all.
She doesn't. Have you asked HBO how they feel?
Actually, HBO has released statements about that, and they don't care at all.
Really?
Well,
That's
they think in the
interesting.
long run that actually helps. It
They
benefits them.
think it'll turn you into a subscriber one day.
Yeah.
That's the smart approach, actually.
Right.
Because there's nothing they can do about it, so they may as well be done about it. You know? Oh, sorry.
So I just chose.
Slaying the Badger. Tuesday at 8.
I don't know what show it shows, but
Well, let's go back to the main page first of all.
Sure.
The main watches being page. Sorry, I should have said it in the first page rather than.
so it's just.
So when do you use this particular app?
Just for specifically, just when I want to watch specific sports things. That's pretty much what they cover.
So you're using for live events then this one?
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
usually, or also not live necessarily. This too, like Sports Center or replays.
No, that's what I'm doing. So what is it more for then? Is it more for live or more for
More for live.
Yeah. And I forget if I asked at the time, I don't know, but did the AMC app have a live feed?
I've never used it. Do they have one?
Yeah, actually, I don't know, but some apps do and some apps don't.
I've not. I usually just wait until it's after the episode's out. But,
Yeah.
not that I know of. At least.
Is that something you would use if they did, or do you think you'd still just watch the library of stuff more?
Oh, I think I definitely would use it. Yeah.
You would?
Yeah, like if, for example, like the season finale of Breaking Bad.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, it's quite.
Like you don't really want to wait an hour.
Yeah.
if you don't have to. One of those, very addictive follow. But
That's an iPad thing, by the way.
on
It's a
air.
real difference between the two.
Yeah.
So I'm saying out loud just so we can think about it.
Yeah. That's true.
Really do make a difference.
I don't think they have. I never. If I'm missing out if they do have one.
No, they may well not. I think actually more don't than do. But,
Yeah. I don't think they do.
Yeah. But it's something if you'd noticed it, you think you would have used it.
Yeah, for specific shows, yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
No, I have never had to watch shows on their schedule in a while, but
For some you
first
would.
time I definitely, yeah.
So I totally get that. Overall, though, in general, what do you think you would use more, the live feed or the library of shows they have? Let's pretend they had both. But,
Probably the library, because I won't necessarily, make my schedule to watch a show at its time.
yeah.
So when it's available to me.
Yeah.
So probably more the library.
Cool. Thank you. I'm so sorry I took us away from Watch ESPN. I'm going all over the place here. Let's go back. No, that was my totally me. So let's go back to that and.
And now the time to watch the centerpiece that helps take us into the title.
So what do you think of this app? Like, what's this app good for, good at, and what's it not good at? And of course, I understand it's a sports app, so that's what it's good at in that way. But apart from that, as an app, what's it good at and what's it not good at?
It's good at like I'm down here, and these are all it's showing me all NBA related videos.
Yep.
So I mean, since ESPN is a sports network, they organize it all by which sport.
Yep.
So which is great because, you know, me, like, I'm not one of these guys that's into every sport, so this way I could have which specific short sports I'm interested in.
Yep.
Rather than, but they also, I mean, they also do, like, when you get on the, they also do show you other sports, which is good, which I like because I like to also be introduced to things that I might not necessarily know.
Yeah.
I can understand why other people might know.
Yeah.
But, you know, latest news, that's just general. But I like being able to organize things in that way. And then also, if you're not necessarily watching, you know, if you're watching like another sporting event, sometimes if you're watching on TV, like, oh, you see, it's showing like results to other things.
Yeah.
So that's right here, the scores are there. So I like that too.
Yeah, one thing YouTube lets you do, which I really discovered actually, but one thing that YouTube lets you do, and I wonder if you like this idea in general, is YouTube almost lets you do a picture-in-picture thing, where if you're watching a video, but then you want to go search something else, you can sort of pull the video down to the corner and carry on playing, and go off and look for other stuff while it carries on.
Yeah.
Is that? Have you seen that feature on that?
Yeah, I've used it on YouTube.
Obviously, that could apply to lots of other. That could apply to TV apps, to Netflix. I mean, was that something you would see being useful for AMC or for like ABC or for like whoever? It doesn't really matter who it is. Do you see that as something you would like?
Yeah, I think I may have actually thought about that before. When I saw it featured, yeah. I think it's applicable to any video watching search with the search app. Yeah, I think it's great.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Interesting. Cool. Thank you. Tell me what ESPN app is not good at, because you gave me some nice things, some nice features. It does that. It does very well. So something it doesn't do well.
I think like the thing that I said is sometimes usually like when you first get on, they show you all sports. So that could be good, or I mean, for me, I don't mind it. I think it's I like to look at other things that might not be, but I think that might be bad for other people that specifically want to see what sports they care about.
Yeah. Okay. Because the interesting about this sorting by sports is that's like other TV networks sorting by genre, really, right?
Yeah.
Or by category, which is how you use Netflix sometimes, usually, right? Sometimes you go into the categories, so it's exactly the same behavior. Yeah.
So
cool. As a matter of interest, do you ever watch MTV? And just so you know, it doesn't matter to me in the slightest if you do or not. I don't care.
MTV. I definitely watch certain things that they made. The first thing that comes to mind is Beavis and Butthead.
Yes, classic MTV.
I think you may have even brought it back. I didn't see the new ones, but.
Huh. No, I didn't know that. I mean, you may well be right, so I don't look at it. You may well be right,
but you know, I know MTV had like you just hear all sorts of like I know they've like gone through like a lot of different things, like different periods of being bigger and smaller. But first thing that comes to mind is Beavis and Butthead. I feel like I watch other things that are made by MTV. I just don't realize.
Yeah. Well, it's possible you watch them on other places like Netflix or whatever. Are they on Netflix? They are, right?
Yeah.
Or Amazon or both.
Because they're the MTV Studios.
Right.
So I think I watch a lot of things that are probably. I think the Jackass films.
Yeah, that's that. Yeah,
so
that's definitely that.
I watch those. I like those movies. That's MTV related.
Yeah, and they do things like Ridiculousness and all the Jersey Shore stuff was there. And, what else did they got?
Real World.
Real World, yeah. Anyhow, so here's my question for you. If you're in charge of the MTV app, right?
Okay.
Or no, let me first say, if you're going to give advice to people who are making the MTV app, what would you tell them in terms of what they have to make sure that app does or has or offers or whatever? What would that be?
You should pay me more for this question.
Is that your advice? Pay me more. Good luck with that one.
I'm just
Who's fucking funny?
It's just you brought up the YouTube thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess what they're doing now is learning from other apps, and that's a really great idea. I would say that at YouTube, the video keep playing while you continue your search
Yeah.
is a great thing. But also keep it as simple as possible, as in when you're going through things, it's literally, people just like simplicity. It's really easy on the eyes, less writing, more pictures.
Yep.
So I think search optimization is good, like what you said with searching the videos, but also just keeping like suggested videos like Netflix has.
Yep.
And the Netflix features of like continuing something off where you last saw it is also a really good thing.
Yep. Great.
So they can learn a lot from these apps.
That's why they're doing research.
Yeah.
Tell me anything else?
I don't think so.
All right. Believe it or not, sir, we're done.
That was really.
That was it. I want to thank you so much. It was such a pleasure meeting you. Thank you for coming in. Just to be clear, before you go to our else, check that is what you are promised for me. Just open that up and make sure it's there.
Sure, yeah.
And then once you've done that, you are going to print your name and sign and date it. You're basically just saying,
It's really well.
you've only been with me a long time.
That's true.
To be in Boston. You've been to Boston, did that to those envelopes. Yeah.
I didn't see the cash. It's so cool. So it was a gift card.
Yeah.
They should have said they were wrong.
That's fine.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
Yeah,
At least it's not the other way around.
Yeah.
That would have been much worse. So if you could print, sign, date, then let's just say you get, all this says, by the way, is you got paid and that's it, you're done.
Are you gonna watch Better Call Saul?
Oh, it's its own series now, right?
Yep.
I guess I'll check it
They
out.
already renewed it. It hasn't even premiered yet. It's
What is
crazy. It's a spin-off from Breaking Bad.
From one of the characters.
Spin-offs are always so good.
And,
Sorry.
every once in a blue moon.
Yes, every once.
This is really cool. I've never done one of these.
Great, good. Well, listen, you were great. You had a lot to say. You had a lot of apps as well, which is really helpful.
Yeah.
There's
Well,
a lot of different stuff I can look at and do, so it's cool. So I'm going to show you right back out, and thank you again.
yeah.
Take care.
All right, so we're right back out here. Yeah, it's supposed to be. You don't have to be smart.
Oh, you're gonna do it? I just emailed